Hi, everybody. My name is Cutieroo. I'm very nervous. I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to be very quick. I'm just going to introduce my commentators. I have Sea Salt and Sea Cream, and the real commentator is actually the Happy Bear, and Happy Bear is right behind me with Sea Salt and Sea Cream. But I'm going to go into the run, and then we'll finish the introductions. Once I hit this easy, that's when the timer will start. So on the count of 3, 2, 1, let's go. So this is Sheepo. Sheepo is a game that my best friend Smash G got me into, and we did a lot of the routing together with all bosses, and then the community grew, and it was awesome to watch. The important thing to know about Sheepo is that the whole time when I'm jumping, I'm actually doing a glitch called half hops. Half hops was found by Half Coordinated, and it really changed the game, and that's what got the any percent down to less than it's 4 minutes and 16 seconds, if I can recall. There's been a lot of love, but it was quite amazing to watch. If you notice that I'm not doing any percent, I am doing all bosses. All bosses is what it is. It's me being the game with all the bosses. So in order to beat all the bosses, I do have to consider things like feathers. The way that the game works is that there's 45 feathers that we have to collect, and the reason why we collect them is because there's a shopkeeper, and the shopkeeper is the one who basically has these requirements in order to finish getting to the next steps of the game. But I was just kind of getting into the run, but Happy Bear, do you want to say hi?
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry that you can't see me because I discovered invisibility and I'm just too excited to show my face right now. But it's wonderful to be with you as I watch Rue and this kind of creepy armless sheep jumping around and having the time of their lives. Wow, what a privilege it is to watch this weirdo sheep.
I have a secret for you.
Yeah, what's up?
Most of the animals don't have arms.
No! Curses, I can't believe this. How did I get roped into doing this?
I don't know, because Sheepo's adorable.
Actually, it's because you're adorable, Rue, and I think you're the best. That's why I'm doing this, even though I hate armless animals.
I'm so sorry. Then yes, it's because of me. And I'm doing this because of showcasing a really cool game, and I messed up the movement there. But yeah, so basically, once my nerves calm down, I'll be able to start moving like normal again. But essentially, I'm just gonna be continuously getting these feathers. We've honestly we've routed out all the feathers, and honestly, it was really amazing. The community got together, and then it was timed, and it was really cool to see okay, well, to get this feather, this is 13 seconds. To get this feather, this is 11 seconds. I'm messing up my movement a lot because there you go. So another thing is I do have to do this boss fight. As you could tell, I'm kind of like a pacifist almost, and yeah, I basically every single time we go into a boss fight, I don't have any tools or abilities to basically kind of fight the bosses. I just have to kind of sit there and fight the bosses with just my cute little sheepo ways. So I am going to be having some blind movement coming up here pretty soon, and I am going to focus on that. If there's any donations, totally can do that.
Sure, yeah. I have $300 from Trojan Dude. Frost Fatalis has been an absolute blast this week, and it's always fantastic to help raise money for a wonderful cause like Malala Fund. Love, Rue and Trojan.
Aw, that was me earlier. I secretly put it in before the run. Thank you.
We also have
Trojan.
$250 from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you so much for your donation.
Thank you. Yeah, so basically kind of getting back into the run, I'm just going to be running everywhere like I was mentioning before. I did forget to mention about, so during the bosses only. I can't do it throughout the whole entire run because I do take intentional damage boosts. But throughout the run, this is sketch. Hold on one second. Okay, throughout the run, I will be like during the bosses. If I get hit, I will be donating $20 on top of if I swear. I will be donating another $20. So let's go for the not swearing. But hey, if there's a swear jar, I'm gonna have it happen now.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Hey, Rue.
Yeah.
Rue, I have a question for you. Is the armless sheep floating?
Floating like I'm magical floating. Like
Why is the sheep
way-
floating, Rue?
is there a floating sheep? Where is it floating?
You're just flying through the air. Stop it. Stop it, Rue.
I can't help but float. I can't. It's not running. It's just floating. We're gonna have float running going forward, or maybe float percentage.
This gets worse and worse. Yeah, if you can't tell, I have never seen this game before in my life. Rue wanted me to come in with no knowledge of this game, and so now, and there's a bird bot. There are bots now.
Yes, there are bots. And if we want some honks in chat, I'm totally happy with honks and anything of that sort, or quacks because of birds.
You heard her chat.
Thank you, Happy Bear.
You're welcome.
I got some more donations if you'd
you
like.
thought I was Happy Bear. I'm actually Happy Goose.
Happy Goose.
I fooled you all.
Exactly. So Birdbot, I do want to say about Birdbot, it's technically a mini boss. It's not necessary, but we did as a community decide that this is going to be in the all bosses run because every other category, you don't necessarily have to get this. But the reason why we do have for all bosses for two reasons. You get 5 feathers here, so that's a significant amount of feathers for that time frame. Also, with just like all bosses, it's pretty much the only one that will show off other than the 105%. It will show this off because the other categories like any percent, 6 real eggs, or is it 21 real eggs? No, 6 real eggs. 6 real eggs, they don't necessarily have to have that in there. They don't need feathers. So as I'm traversing, I'm gonna ask Happy Bear. I really want you to tell me what you think of the storyline so far.
You know, I am extremely impressed by the story. Like, I really liked it when we found out that this gigantic dog created the entire world, and then it like created these armless animals because it's kind of a goofy lady, and then the dog like came down to the world that it had created, and it pooped, and that's how we got the hills and the mountains. And I won't talk about how we got the rivers and the ocean. But yeah, it's like in the political intrigue where there's like different kingdoms battling and stuff like that. It's just so like it's a really deep RPG. And now like we're going to kill the gods just like in a JRPG. This is just such a deep story, Rue. I'm really glad that we've gotten all this in the run so far.
Me too. That's exactly the storyline. Right now is a good time for donations if there needs to be any to be read.
Yeah, definitely. We have some great donations coming in. $25 from Adam Driver. Greetings from the other half of the Sheepo Islet Speedrunning Discord. We are all rooting for you, Cutieroo. We have $30 from Tozzle. 6 tickets for the $6 donation train, please. Shout out to Meech, who is always there even when things are hard. Lesson 3. $10 from Ludane. If you turn VVV upside down, it becomes MMM. Get that incentive. And that's right, we are still working for that VVV donation incentive. We're currently at $722 out of 6,000 needed to get that doing things the hard way incentive, which is a very difficult trick to get a very shiny trinket. So make sure to get those donations in and apply those incentives.
I completely agree. That game is amazing. The runner's amazing crime. Definitely have to get that incentive because it's worth every moment. Thank you for all the donations, by the way.
Rue, do we have time to discuss the official Sheepo children's first reader that I just discovered?
Yes, we do.
Wonderful. Well, I'm going to read to you, chat, from this book, and it will teach you how to read. Orc, chirp, moo, ba. These are sounds that animals make. Can you make animal sounds, chat?
All right, chat, you heard her.
Good job, chat. Whatever the sounds a sea lion makes. Whinny? What other sounds are there? Snap, 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 like crab claws. Good, chat, good. You are smart. Great, chat, great. Now we'll work on our colors next time, but the Sheepo official first reader doesn't have colors, so...
I think I want to add on to your readers, by the way. Listen to the Slime Queen sound effects, and that's going to be added to your children's reader book. Just listen. It's the best. Oh. Yup.
Oh, Lord.
Yup.
Well, our children...
Yeah. So I do want to mention before I got into the Slime Queen, this is actually amazing boss fight. What we used to do in routing before, we used to have to go like all the way up and go into the Slime Queen's area. As you saw, I didn't have to do with any of that. The developer, Kyle, was like, oh, hey, there's a part where, like, if you go from this direction and you just jump at this right part, you can hit the wall, and then you climb the wall, and then you fall down, and then next thing you know, we are in the Slime Queen area, dealing with the Slime Queen boss. So, to be honest with you, like, it changed routing immensely and got the time lower on the all bosses because of that. But it's really cool that the dev himself was saying like, hey, you know, and definitely it was really great to just even like have the dev be a part of the speedrunners and help the speedrunners out, because there was like a lot of things in this game, like have coordinated, helped with all the accessibility features, and you know, like we don't have to like mash the text and it won't hurt our hands, or like if you turn on the accessibility features of this game, like that little bug that's flying around, for anyone who is colorblind, you can change that into numbers instead. So you can see like 1, 2, or 3 to indicate your health. And while I'm mentioning this right now, this little bug right now, it shows it's green. Well, it goes from like, so in this particular run, we only have like 3 health, so to speak, but in 105, you get a lot more. But essentially, if you go from green to yellow to red, that kind of indicates the health indicator. But things like that is what was very beautiful to watch with the dev and interacting with the speedrunning community, and being able to work with Half Coordinated on the accessibility features. Half Coordinated is on the credits, and you'll definitely see that later on when I am done with the run.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I love that. It was, I don't know, it was like really cool to watch, because I was, yeah. So I've been in the speedrunning community for Sheepo for quite some time. So I think the game came out like 2020, if I remember correctly. But yeah, so the new game I haven't played yet. I do want to play. I intend on playing it, and it's definitely something that I would definitely be speed running. Sorry, I'm thinking right now because I'm thinking about routing. Okay, so If you want to take over a little bit on donos, you can totally do that while I focus on this part.
Definitely. Yeah, we've got some donations coming in. We've got $6 from Tozzle. Whoops, here's the 6th ticket. Don't question my math, chat. You saw nothing. Let's get the VVV incentive met. That's right, that's a $6 donation train. $6 for the 6 V's in the game's name. And we are working towards that doing things the hard way incentive, which is a very difficult trick that Metroid Crime is going to do if we beat that incentive. And we are currently at $747 out of our needed $6,000. So let's keep those donations coming in. We have a long way to go, but I know we can make it there, everyone. Thank you so much.
Chat, V6 is worth donating for. Crime is extremely good at this game, and if we don't make it harder on her, then she might beat it in like 30 seconds. And we don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
We also, when things start getting rough, then Crime starts like rapid fire giggling in a way that's extremely endearing. So we want to have endearing fun times from Metroid Crime. Hey, that rhymes. Oh, I must be reading out of the Sheepo first reader for children again. I'm so proud of myself.
I am proud. I'm proud too.
If any viewers want to submit any of their own additions to the Sheepo book in as a comment for their donation, I would love to read them.
I would too.
Please do. I would be very, very, very happy.
But would you be very, 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 very happy?
Ooh.
Nice.
Yes. Nice. So I have done a lot. I'm trying the best way to describe it right now in my head so it's still relevant to what we're doing. Okay, so as you notice, and this is like an important thing about the whole entire run, I'm collecting the eggs. There's a reason why I'm collecting the eggs. We want the eggs because these little animals, quote unquote, basically creatures on this entire like world.
They're not animals.
These things that make sound effects. they basically so like each time like I defeat the boss, right? I've defeated 3 bosses technically to speak. I defeated the bird, the worm, and then the slime. So with each boss, it gives us an ability and access to use these things that make sound effects and look kind of cool. So basically, I am using the worm to kind of like dig around and things like that. And then if you saw the slime, I don't use the slime too much in the run. I try not to. The slime's kind of slow, and but basically you get to like attach to the wall and then like kind of roll them around. And then as like the bird, you saw me fly around and fly very fast, and you're like, oh, that's really cool. You're flying, and I'm like, yeah, it's fun. The one thing I really love about this run is the movement. That's kind of what got my interest and kept me engaged and like, oh, okay, well, I could do a run after run and everything like that. If we have any donos to read right here, this would be perfect because I have to concentrate.
Awesome. Yes, I do have some donations coming in. We have $10 from Zoya with no comment. Thank you so much. $25 from Anonymous, also with no comment. Thank you so much. And then $5 from Samwise saying, let's do things the hard way. That's referring to our VVV incentive, which is climbing up there. So good job. Let's keep getting those donations in. I know we can make it there before the beginning of VVV. And we are at $864 out of our needed $6,000.
Thank you. So essentially with like everything that's going on, I am doing a lot of glitches. I'm not doing a great job explaining them, but they are happening. So another one of the things that I forgot to mention is that the bird. The way that the bird works is that like we call it fast bird. So there's different variants of levels. Like when you get into the fast bird, I got out too early. I'm gonna focus here really quick because this can be a time loss.
Just to sum up for chat so far, this sheep has no arms, eats eggs, turns into a skeleton snake, and can float.
Normal
Fellas,
stuff.
if your girl is a sheep with no arms, turns into a skeleton snake, steals eggs, and can float, that's not your girl. That's a sheepo.
Exactly. How are we doing with our children's literature book?
We haven't
Curious.
gotten any submissions yet for that. So come on, chat. Let's see some submissions for that children's literature book. But we do have some more tickets for the $6 train for VVV. We have $60 from Fierce Wolf. VVV incentive, you say? I'll take 10 of those $6 tickets, please. Covering for 9 others, lesson 3. Can't wait to see the run. And that was a $6 donation train for that incentive for V6, where we're trying to make things hard for Metroid Crime by having her do a very difficult trick to get a very shiny trinket. So make sure to get those donations in for that incentive. We're getting close to the $1,000 marker there. We're at $889 out of 6,000. So keep them coming in. I know we can make it, chat.
Chat,
Yeah.
I am getting tired. My back is sore from carrying this entire book on my back. So I need some donations so that we can have other chapters of the book that aren't written by me that will make the book bigger, but I won't have to carry it on my back. Huh?
So, what does
Anyway.
the sound effect of a rock that's a king, but the King Froggo rock make?
I think, are you wanting me to make the sound myself?
I could try to help. All I can think of is like thwomps in my head right now. It's just like a pump. That's all I can think of. But I don't know if it's a good sound effect.
You know, honestly, I think that King Stone Frog would be like, E equals MC squared every time it jumps.
Ooh, E equals MC squared. Hold on, one more time. E equals MC squared. Definitely like that for our children's book.
It's canon.
Yes. Oh, I got hit. That's another 20. Okay. I mean, hey, good. We need more hits. So basically with the boss fights, just to kind of give you an idea, these are technically auto-scrollers. They always are the same time. Unless we start finding ways to glitch the bosses, they're always the same time. And technically we have found a glitch with one of the bosses, but it still doesn't change the time. We just get a nice bathroom break or a handbrake. Let me just do my last one. E equals MC squared. Okay, so here I am inside it, and then I'm gonna go get the egg. But yeah, so basically these are like really great moments of just like kind of like relaxing and taking your time. Just kind of get, this one. This one is actually a very, very important boss ability to get because it's what activates all the teleporters. So earlier, I did some mischievous things, and me and Smashy found out that if you were to go into the screen, and I didn't make that. If you go into the screen and you just walk right out, and you activate the teleporter that was in with that screen by just walking in, that's how you save time. And so that kind of changed a lot of the routing. And that was what made the time go even further, which was really cool. This next part is going to get spooky. It's going to be, how do I put it? There's a lot of spikes, there's a lot of danger, and oh no, there you go. I ran out of air. So at this point, I might be focusing a lot more during this part, just because this is essentially the last dungeon, quote unquote, and I'm going the wrong way. Why? And then so there'll be moments where I'm like, okay, I could definitely need some minute to think. But with this whole entire area, I would say this is my favorite area. Just because it's just the movement in here is a lot of fun, and I don't know, it's just kind of the way that the design of it, the music's really soothing. It's like has a lot of hard obstacles, and it was a lot of fun to just do the routing for this because we just started doing like the damage boosting and see how far we could get. And yeah, so this is probably my favorite area out of all the ones that we go through. I will have to say, definitely if you are interested in speedrunning this game, the speedrunning community is wonderful. Definitely like have any questions there. Everybody's welcome there, and there's resources and guides and everything like that. So it's really cool to get involved. I'm glad that this got into Frost Fatales, and I'm super like very, very happy about it. This area, I did find this. We call it the log skip. And basically you sit on the edge and you go right there and you go zoopy through the launchers. I am gonna see if I can get this. Okay, cool. So basically, it was a lot of fun to find that, and it was just funny. Okay, that was bad. It was a lot of fun to find that. Let's see. Okay, I got it. And it was just, it's a lot of, like, it did save, not a ton of time, but it does save a good grip of time. Okay, I'm gonna focus right here for a second.
I mean, any amount of time is good. I mean, that's what we're doing as speedrunners, right? Is we're trying to find every single advantage possible. So, and you know, to those who in chat might be interested in glitch hunting or finding skips or something, anything like that helps and is valuable to speedrunners, even if it only saves half a second or a second.
I do have an update as well on our V6 incentive. We have officially hit the $1,000 mark out of the $6,000 needed, so we are officially 1/6 of the way there. Everyone, thank you so much for your donations. Keep them coming in. I know we can make this incentive. We're about $5,000 away, so I know we can make it. We need to meet it before the beginning of the VVV run. And again, this is an incentive to get Metroid Crime to do a really difficult trick. And I've seen it. It's quite difficult. I don't know how it's humanly possible, so you don't want to miss this.
Yeah, I want to see it. Hype for the 1K. All right. So in this section, we're just kind of still. Oh, what the? Okay, that was not planned. That was weird. That okay. Oh, I might bite. Oh, that was the death. Okay. That was awkward. And yeah, I'm gonna say the catchphrase. I've never seen that before, and I swear, I promise I haven't seen that before. I've never done that.
The thing.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Okay. Yeah, so that happened. At the same time, I'm just gonna have to wait for the cycle now. Oh, I might die again. That's messing me up. Okay. That is something I don't normally do. Okay, so this probably will get closer to 40 because of this. So as you can tell, I don't want to die there because it's a long, lengthy way to get to it, and don't want to keep dying like that. So I'm going to take the safe strat route. Basically, what you normally do is you would run, fear for your life, and be like, oh, okay, I have enough to damage boost this, right? And then, yeah, I don't know why it's messing me up, but it's okay. We got this. Come here, you cute little thing. Just keep rolling. Okay, now we're gonna keep rolling again. There you go. All right, there you go.
Nice.
I wonder what a sound of a slime would make.
You know, I don't even know. Maybe like that's probably what that's what a slime sounds like in my mind.
Yeah.
Also, Rue, this is an incredible find, but I've just discovered the chat's first songbook for Sheepo.
Did we?
We did. I've been digging around in my old treasure chest full of things like this, and yeah, we do have a song that we could sing, or I could sing, I guess.
Ooh, please do. I wanna hear.
All right, chat, sing along. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're a sheepo and you know it, then your arms will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Oh, I guess sheepo can't do... Oh no. Oh dear, I've made a horrible mistake. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that one got me.
I've got
Okay, I am going to read a glitch real quick. So basically, I hold the X, go to the left, and now look at what Sheepo does. This is probably the coolest thing, and during this is donos could be read, and let's talk more about that incentive and see what's going on there.
Definitely. We currently are at $1,034 out of 6,000 needed for our V6 Doing Things the Hard Way incentive, which is getting Metroid Prime to do a really difficult trick that I don't know how it's humanly possible. So we want to make sure to get that in. We still have some time left, but we are getting closer and closer to the run, so we really need to get those donations in. And we have $66.66 from Anonymous saying, so is it 1/6 per train ticket? We also have $26 from Nathan Collins, the letter V 26 times. That's a lot of V's. We also have $6 from Zoya on that $6 train for V6. And then we're getting some love in for your lore there, Happy Bear. We have $25 from Swanky Tiger saying, was not expecting this game to have so much lore, but I am here for it.
Yeah, I mean, just the sheer amount of lore that this game has. I haven't even gotten into the battle between the 3 Sheepo kingdoms and the 8 Sheepo heroes who possessed triangles of power that allowed them to reshape reality as they wanted it. But they were corrupted by the triangles and became triangle wraiths, doomed to walk this earth cloaked in green robes. Green because they were envious of other people. Yeah. Alright, so I mean, this lore, Rue, you've introduced me to an incredibly powerful and involving fandom right here. I'm going to be thinking about this for weeks.
I'm so glad. The lore has quite... It's been quite a treat to hear. I definitely agree. This is the lore to Sheepo. Yep, totally. And right now, I'm gonna go get some more feathers, and just the reason why. So as I mentioned in the very beginning of the run, we needed to get the feathers because of that reason. I had to go to the shop. Go pick up a little pass to go to the gala. Who wants to go to the gala with me, where we can find our sing-alongs and our children's literature, and being able to make slurps and MC equals square sound effects. So we're gonna go to the gala right now. We are VIP, and we're gonna see all the beautiful things inside the gala, where you have space. You have the launcher with a lot of sheepos, maybe 20, maybe 6 sheepos that are going on right there. And then we can create art just like this. So Happy Bear, I wanted to provide you an art drawing book for you as well during this run.
Wow, this is so incredible. That's a bird, chat. Can you say bird? That's a rainbow bird. Can you say trans rights?
Yeah.
Good chat. Good. Trans rights.
Alrighty, so I did do another trick of basically so in the community, they did find this one where if you hold, you do a half hop and then you hold the activation of the teleporter, and then you jump, double jump as you're falling down, and you time it just right, then you're able to just bypass that. Because what the original intended casual way to do it is you go to that room, and then you go to the first room where we saw the first statue, and we're like, no.
Is that a Metroid?
A Metroid? Maybe. Ooh, did Metroid appear in this game?
Whoa, Metroids have infested Sheepo dog Landia. That's the name of the world that we're part of.
Okay. Yes, that's it. That's the right name of the world. Totally. So as I'm going to, so we got this egg, right? And we're like, oh, hey, we're done. This is the last egg. Yay. All of a sudden, we find out that that was not the last egg. We got impostered. It was all Among Us, after all. So yeah, we do not have the right egg. We don't have the final egg. And so basically, this is kind of getting back to what I was talking about with the teleporters. Remember how I went into this room and then I popped out? And I don't know if maybe it's too long ago, but look, I'm over here. The teleporter's right here. Okay, do you remember not seeing this room too? And being like, oh wait, I gotta get my key, hold on. Okay, do you remember being in this room and you didn't see it? Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, you saw it. No, you didn't. So basically what we found in the community, well, me and Smashy, we found together that going into these rooms activates the teleporter, and it honestly was like the coolest thing to find out, just because of, change the routing, but also like the whole premise of the game now is, it just kind of gives you like lots more little glitches and all the fun stuff like that. All right, so how are we doing on donations? I am ready for some donations.
Oh, yes. We've got some great donations coming in. We have
also ready for donations.
$6.60 from Sanjan saying $6.60 for 6 Vs. Thank you so much. That's $6
Or I am ready
train.
to go to the last part because I am climbing up. I'm climbing up to the very top. Once I hit that elevator, I'm going to be in the final area, and then we have the final boss.
I could make up a donation. We have $25 from Slime Girl ASMR who says, "Hey there, I'd really like it if you donated."
That's exactly how the Slime Girl would sound too. I totally can imagine it like that.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
I have a future career in being an ASM artist, no doubt.
Ooh, can I join you in this career path? I like this.
Our ASMRs will be Sheepo runs where I just say the most outlandish things, and you just kind of like laugh and be like, "Why did I pick this lady for my commentator?"
I am very happy that I picked you for my commentation.
I'm so glad you did too.
Yes. It's been a delight. This last area, it's just kind of like, it's showcasing all the abilities that you can use with I don't know what we're still trying to call these things in this world, maybe creatures, but I don't know. I kind of like the Metroid Crime, maybe talk about that incentive that's going to be coming up.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're at $1,134 out of 6,000 needed for VVV, and that is the doing things the hard way incentive, where Metroid Prime is going to do a very difficult trick, and I've seen it. It's crazy. I don't know how it's done, so you don't want to miss that trick. Make sure to get those donations in. We are coming up on that V6 run really fast, and we have some more donations coming in for that incentive. We have $22 from Carrarium saying, "Totally cool and extremely random fun fact. V is the 22nd letter of the alphabet." Imagine that. Throwing in this donation to make my partner in Metroid Crimes run much harder. For girls, best of luck to everyone. And chat, stay cute. Lesson 3. We also have $50 from Chris saying, "Let's go."
Thank you. You can keep going. I'm going to focus here for a little bit.
All right. We have $25 from Billy Phoenix, less than 3. We have $25 more from Tim and Paul, that with no comment. Thank you so much. And let's all remember as well why we're here donating. It's not just to get cool incentives, though those are amazing, but we are here to benefit Malala Fund. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. With more than 130 million girls out of school today, Malala Fund partners with education advocates and activists who are breaking down barriers that hold girls back. So thank you so much for all of your amazing donations. We are getting close as well to that big $100,000 milestone, which when we hit it, don't forget, we're going to unlock that amazing Toho 7 Perfect Cherry Blossom bonus game at the end of today. So make sure to get those donations in, not just for that V6 incentive, but it will automatically apply also towards that milestone where we're hoping to get that 100,000.
Time. I'm sorry. That was really quick. And if it's not accurate, I don't care. That was very, very quick. I just wanted the donos to be read. But yeah, so if that's time, I know that was abrupt. I'm totally fine. I have a timer on my screen, as you saw the whole entire time, so we're good. Yeah, so basically that was Sheepo all bosses. Yeah, that was very, very, very abrupt. I'm so sorry about that.
No
yeah,
worries.
So
Good job.
Happy Bear. Oh, thank you. Happy Bear, what did you think of the game so far?
You know, Rue, this has been quite a wild ride. I'm probably going to have some really, really intense, strange dreams tonight as a result of this radioactive sheep that has been introduced into my life. But honestly, being serious here for a moment, this game looks really fun. This game looks like it has some amazing movement, and I'm really proud of you for doing it so quickly and for helping to find so many skips and glitches in the game. This looks super, super fun, and I don't think it's quite over yet.
No, we did meet that incentive for any percent. So what's great about any percent? We are going to have a 6-minute estimate, and yeah, the whole game, like, because of just this one glitch and because of just one ability, you can get it down to less than 5 minutes. I don't get it down to less than 5. I got a PB today, which was 497, but this is not the category I normally run. I normally run all bosses, but I can do this one. I am ready whenever everyone else is. Is everyone all ready?
I don't know if I'm
Awesome.
ready for this.
Are you? I'm ready for
Count
this
us down
too.
whenever
I'm
you're
ready.
ready.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, on the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so do you feel like this is deja vu, Happy Bear? Aren't we sleeping
I
again?
do. Didn't we just do this? Oh,
Yeah.
oh Lord, there's a ton of them jumping over a fence.
I think I counted 6 of them. Did you count 6?
I did, and they were all saying V, ba, V as they were jumping over the fence.
I agree. So with the any percent, I'm not going to collect feathers. I'm going to learn how to jump. And we're going to pop right out of the little space market. Wow. I don't know what a space market is, but apparently I just made it up now. A space
I would live
rocket.
in a space market.
I want to live in a space market too, actually. So yeah, basically you're going to see kind of like the similarities in terms of like the all bosses, and then this is what you did in the beginning for the all bosses. But we do not care at all about the feathers. Oh, it's such a huge relief. I don't have to sit there and be like, oh, do I have to get this one? Do I have to get that one? Nah, we're just going to get through and we're going to go through it and blast off in the space market, because that's where we want to be. So basically, we are going to get to the first boss, and we're not going to fight the first boss. And then we're going to get the ability, and why? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so basically with the any percent, this is what we wanted to watch. It's actually really worth watching because anyone who's interested in speedrunning in this and wants to see the any percent, this is a great showcase in terms of learning about how you could just skip all of the game. And it's actually quite funny because yeah, like you just sit there and you're like, okay, well, yeah, that was fun. And because of half hops, you get to see how strong Sheepo's legs are and how half hopping everywhere literally is what changed the whole entire game. And so because of that, it's honestly neat to watch. The one thing about half hops though is half hopping against a wall actually is slower. So like if you go into a room and you're like, oh, hey, this room seems like, oh, if you just half hop here and you can get there, most of the time it's not as fast as like taking an ability or, running around. Because the fun fact about Sheepo is when you're not having any input direction and anything going like that, you see like little puffs around. Sorry, I had to get that switch. It wasn't important, but I had to get it. Sheepo will be as fast as possible while running. So, like, I'll show right now. You're gonna see like the cute little legs and the cute little puff clouds. Look at those little clouds. Oh, they're so cute.
I love them so much. I want a little cloud for my own.
Me too, especially when I'm running. Oh, yes. Okay, of course I bonked into the wall. That's okay. So basically, we just do this. So this whole entire time, we cut all those bosses. I mean, who wants to deal with side-scrolling bosses, you know what I mean? Or auto bosses or, different things like that. If you just want to go right into it, you can just have some fun going through the spikes, get some damage boost still. Hop around, get your leg exercises in there, and yeah, it's honestly like this run is a ton of fun, and the movement's so clean, it's so beautiful, it's so gorgeous. So for a Metroidvania, yeah, definitely love it. All right, so here's the hard part. Look at my little neck on that. That was so good. Okay, so I'm gonna half hop against this wall. I'm going to take a safety save to make sure I didn't... I bonked the head. 1 second. There it is.
Nice.
So basically, thank you. So if you do run the category, you would go all the way to the right, go into the next screen, fall, and then jump into the screen, and then you'll be on the wall. It's actually pretty cool to watch. I didn't showcase it, but I do know all the strats, which are a ton of fun to do. But for marathon, I'm just going to be doing the safe things and be happy. And remember that boss that we fought earlier? We don't even have to go to the boss, because guess what? All we had to do this whole entire time, we didn't even need to collect the eggs. We didn't even need to go get the abilities, really. We just had the one ability. And we're done. So time's going to come up now. And if the time is still not like the clock, that's good. But that was any percent. That is amazing to watch.
Oh my goodness.
You saw the whole game, and then now you saw 5 minutes of the game. Thank you for everyone for your donations. I'm just going to be quick on the shout outs. Shout out to Happy Bear for being an amazing commentator, host, studio staff, GDQ staff, Frame Fatales, Frost Fatales, Sheepo community, love you all. And shout out to my husband, and shout out to all my friends and anyone who donated. You're all rock, you're all cuties in my heart, and you're all beautiful. And Happy Bear, do you have any shout outs?
I do. I just want to shout out Rue for being an incredible runner and for being an amazing commentator for Captain Toad. And just everyone who supported me to this point to be able to get where I am. We did pass 400 followers yesterday on my Twitch channel, and that just makes me feel so happy. It just blows my mind that there's so many fun people who want to come together and be part of each other's communities and really build something positive in the world. I also have a YouTube channel if you would like to find me on there. I do some speedrunning documentaries. But most of all, I just want to shout out Malala Fund for doing an incredible thing and for helping women and girls around the world to get the education that they need. I can't think of a better cause to work for, and I'm just really proud that we're all donating towards this. So thank you, everyone. And this ends my involvement with the marathon publicly, at least. But it's been such a privilege to be with you all this week, and it's been super fun. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm all good. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you for watching Sheepo and the quirkiness of it.
Thank you, Rue. Thank you so much for that fantastic Sheepo run. What an amazing speed run that was. And that incredible any percent bonus run. thank you, audience, for helping us reach that incentive. We wouldn't have seen it without you. And thank you also for all of your wonderful donations. We have $5 from Cassasaur saying, "Don't forget to breathe and hydrate, cuties." And you know what? That is a great segue because we are about to take a break. So, and with that as well, this is going to be the end of my time with you guys as a Frost Fatalis 2023 host. So, from the bottom of my heart, thanks to y'all for donating, watching, sharing the stream to help out such an amazing charity, Malala Fund. So please, we're going to go to a break. So let's stretch, hydrate, and Frost Fatalis 2023 will be back in just a moment.
Why, hello everyone, and welcome to Frost Fatalis 2023. My name is Emmy Elliott, and I will be your host for the next few hours. But before we get started on seeing some amazing runs, why don't we dip into some donations? We have a donation from Swanky Tiger saying, "Was not expecting this game to have so much lore, but I am here for it." We also have a donation from Cassasaur saying, "Don't forget to breathe and hydrate, cuties." Absolutely cute chat. We definitely want to have some, hot drinks, cold drinks, and take deep breaths. Relax. We have a $10 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much, Anonymous. And we have a $25 donation from Billy Phoenix saying less than 3. Less than 3, chat. And let's take a moment here to go right into our sponsors.
Congratulations, you won!
Welcome back, everybody. I just want to take a moment to remind you all that we have a great incentive for VVV, one of my favorite games of all time. We are at $1,419 out of $6,000. We're trying to raise money to have things the hard way, doing things the hard way. We are also still raising money to reach our bonus game tonight of Toho 7 for the Perfect Cherry Blossom Run. We are at 94,000 out of 100,000. I know we can reach it by tonight. But before we continue, why don't I tell you a little bit about Malala Fund? Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. They believe local educators and activists are best suited to address the problems girls face in their communities. Malala Fund invests in their work and collective power to create change, hold leaders accountable, and give girls the tools they need to advocate for themselves. From supporting STEM education for young women in Pakistan to creating safe learning spaces for girls in northern Nigeria, your gift today is an investment in Malala Fund programs that directly benefit girls. I just got word that we are ready to roll out with our Fantasy Star 2 run, so let me see those claps in chat for Lady Starbird. Take it away, lady.